Hello, this is Elizabeth Oliva with elizabetholiva.com, and I have a quick little video for you today about the funny things prospects do. I have been in this industry right about 10 years, and in the company that I'm in for 7 of those 10. And I do have some funny stories about prospects, so it can be interesting. Just like the other day, I was helping a consultant with a 3-way call. And he told me before we got on it, he said, hey, the guys watch the whole things, watch the whole video. And I was like, great, let's go. So we get on the phone, and the guy starts asking me questions like, well, is there a fee to this? And, I really don't think this is for me. And what's this about anyway? Well, immediately I knew that he hadn't watched the whole thing. And at that time, my consultant, he's texting me saying, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He told me he'd watch the whole thing. Hey, no problem. Don't have to apologize to me. I told him when we got back on the phone and we were laughing about what happened. I call it the debrief, the call after the call. And we were talking about it, and he goes, why did he do that? Why did he tell me that he had watched it and he hadn't watched the whole thing? And I said, well, a couple of things could have happened. So maybe this has happened to you and you'll get some value out of this. All right, this is what I think happens. The guy says he's going to watch the video, and he has every intention of doing that. So he turns it on his computer, and he starts to watch it, and then something happens. Maybe the kids come home, the wife comes home, dinner's ready, something goes on to distract him, and he tunes it out. It might be running in the background, but he really doesn't see all of it. That's one way, and he didn't really want to say, oh man, I really didn't get it done, because they had a set time they were going to talk. The other thing that could have happened is he could have watched the first 90 seconds of it and gone, oh, it's one of those things. He wants me to sell something, and oh, I don't want to do that. And then he turned it out because he didn't think it was for him. He had some preconceived notion about what he was about to watch. So don't sweat it when that kind of thing happens. The best way to handle that, if you are the 3-way call person and you're talking to the prospect, this is what I do. I just say, so-and-so, it would be great if you could watch the whole thing for the consultant. That's actually what we need you to do. It may not be for you, but this way you know what he's doing, and you might be able to refer him to some sharp, motivated people that actually want more out of life and want to do something about it. So do you think you could go back and watch that for him? And it's really about the consultant, because this guy was his friend. So he agreed to do that, to watch the whole thing this time. And even though he watched the whole thing and said it was not for him, at least we know he saw everything this time. So if that ever happens to you, don't worry about it. Just redirect them to your information. Do not try to answer all their questions at that point just because you have them on the phone. Because what you're doing is you're teaching them the wrong thing if you do that. You want to keep directing back to a third-party tool that they can watch. It's a duplicatable system. I'm sure your company has it too. It works wonders, and anyone can do it, and you can do it too. So please share and comment on this video. If it brought you some value, I sure appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, you are extraordinary. You're designed to live abundantly and radically to impact in this world. So go out and do it. I'm Elizabeth Oliva. Have an awesome day.